Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Coffee Time with Master Moran. However, today we're drinking green tea. This is a part 2 of our segment. We are talking about pressure points and how they're not to be used in the wrong way. Also, Master Moran is going to be talking about his home study courses he's had for many years that I've been a part of as well. Master Moran?
I'm just going to take a sip of my tea here. It's actually pretty good. Maybe you can convert me to green tea, I don't know. We'll see. Right when I get back to Boston area, I'm going to start drinking coffee, probably. Well, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, a little more about the American Pressure Point Self-Defense System. And a lot of people have been contacting me and sending me emails about saying they'd love to train in our system. They just are in another country or in another state in the United States. And let me explain to you that you can. We do have a home study program. And the way I set up these clinic DVDs, it's a 12-step program. So you basically have 12 clinics that take you from beginner level to an advanced level pressure points in our system. And the best way to learn them is to get the 12-tape clinic set. We usually have different seals, and sometimes we offer free DVDs with that set. And you get 12 pressure point charts that come with those clinics. So say you're watching Clinic 1. Clinic 1 chart is meant to follow along with Clinic 1. And all the pressure points you're learning on Clinic 1 are on that chart. So 13 pressure points are on Clinic 1, and 13 pressure points are on the Clinic 1 chart. So you're supposed to use that to follow along with it, although there are very good close-ups on all the clinics on the pressure points. And this is a home study course. In other words, you go through all of these clinics, you send us a videotape back showing that you have a good understanding and are practicing in a safe manner with the partner and showing these points without striking or injuring anyone while doing it. And we'll review it, and the instructors of the Institute will review it, and we'll send you back a certificate from the American Pressure Point Self-Defense System saying that you're a graduate from our system. If you do want to become one of our instructors, you do have to have a black belt level. So you're either black belt in karate or another system, or you're equal to that in your system. To say you're Dong Sudo, you'd have the Midnight Blue black belt, or Midnight Blue belt, or if you're in Kung Fu and you're equal to a black belt in that level, you would be accepted into the program. It's basically a two-day plus a few hours in the next day, so a little over a 2-day course. And what you're doing is you're also getting a manual with that course that you can use it as a learning tool, so you can keep learning more about the system even when you're done with the pressure point clinics. Dale, why don't you explain a little about how you got involved in our system?
Well, I got involved just simply over in Thailand doing some study. We have a school there. And one of my good friends there said that he had ran across Master Moran on the internet. And he said wanted me to take a look at some tapes he had ordered. And I took a look at them, and I immediately really liked it because I had just a little bit of pressure point training, and in reality, very few people, any masters had ever showed me anything in person. I'd actually learned it off of a tape before. And I actually, from learning off a tape, I pulled it off. One time, this crazy person was riding in my car and jerked my pistol out of my glove compartment to pull it on me, and I dropped him with a pressure point, held him on that pressure point, the gun dropped until they could get out of the car and kick him out of the car. So I pulled a bunch of things off without ever knowing him. But what really intrigued me with Master Moran's system is the fact that it was in motion. I mean, watching a lot of these pressure point guys, somebody stands up and they whack them, boom, boom, boom. That absolutely means nothing to me. But what really impressed me, again, was the simplistic Western medicine that he had applied to it. And then on top of that, it's not difficult to learn. And then what he really did by putting it all in an emotion sense. Anybody, if you're Taekwondo, Kung Fu, traditional karate like myself from Wado system, Shotokan, Shorin, you name it, you would benefit tremendously from this program. And Bushito'sProduction.com. BushitoProduction.com is what you really need to definitely go check out. Master Moran, we don't have much more time, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, that's it.
Okay. I just want to explain to you one thing is, what makes the American pressure point system so easy to learn? Well, the points are located in an easy numbering, with an easy numbering system. So they're numbered by body parts, such as arm 1, arm 2, okay, outside arm 1, sole of foot 1. Rather than using acupuncture terms, which can be very confusing because it doesn't always, the name doesn't always have to do with where it's located, such as kidney 1 is on the bottom of your foot in acupuncture terminology. And that same point we call sole of foot 1 in our system. But we also will explain to you about the nerves, that the lateral plantar nerve is and medial plantar nerve junction right at that point. So, but you don't have to know that. All you have to know is where it is and how to make it work. And that's what the American pressure point system is really about. Well, I'm going to have to cut it short right now because we don't want to run out of time and not be able to upload this so you guys can watch it. But I hope you enjoyed this segment. There's a big ceremony here tomorrow, so look tomorrow for some more clips. I'm going to put some clips on of the belt ceremonies we're doing tomorrow, just so you guys can get a look, an inside look at this basically private ceremony. Well, thanks a lot for joining us at the Japan Karate Institute in Charleston, South Carolina.
Please don't forget to go to BushitoProductions.com. That is definitely the place you can get more information or get the home study course. Thank you for watching.